Hello, my name is Agent Nova, also known in VRChat as Dark Operative. My unit ID is SC Nova 0001, aka Supreme Commander Nova. You can call me Agent Nova. This message was created and recorded by me alone, one man, on June 14th, 2025 at exactly 1 p.m. This is not some massive movement funded by sponsors or backed by a company. This began with one voice, one decision, and one moment, right now. I created this message for two reasons. One, to explain why I founded the VRChat Predator Awareness Group. And second, to ask who among you will stand with me. I'm looking for agents, not paid staff, not moderators, adult volunteers. People who care, people who have seen what I've seen and can no longer sit in silence while vulnerable users, especially minors, are manipulated, groomed, and ignored. This message is a call to action, and I won't sugarcoat it. VRChat is a powerful platform. Worlds, avatars, games, events, and creativity. Man, the creativity and potential here is unmatched, but in every corner of that potential is something darker. The freedom goes unchecked, and where that freedom goes unchecked, predators thrive. They hide behind anime avatars or any type of avatar they can get their hands on. They use voice changes. They pretend to be younger or older. They create safe spaces that become traps. They pretend to be friends, mentors, or caring listeners, and then they cross the line, sometimes quietly, sometimes suddenly, sometimes publicly, but always with clear, dark purpose. And too many people look away. That's why this group exists. The VRChat Predator Awareness Group is not a mob. It is a group that is structured, transparent. It's not a fucking drama group. It's a volunteer force focused on protecting, observing, and educating. We do not chase. We will expose. We will not harass. We will watch. We will document. We will report. And we will fill in the gaps where VRChat's moderation has failed the young of the game, peacefully, legally, and professionally. Now let me speak to a group of people I care deeply about, victims and survivors. If someone in VRChat has ever made you feel unsafe, if you were groomed, manipulated, coerced, violated, or even just uncomfortable in any way that stuck with you, I want you to know this. You are not to blame. It wasn't your fault. You weren't too sensitive. You weren't overreacting. You were targeted. You were hurt, and that matters. I see you. I believe you. We believe you. This group was created in part because of you, because the system ignored you, failed you, because reports went nowhere, because the people who hurt you used the system to stay, to be allowed to stay, to get back at you for coming out, making you scared, to laugh, to regroup, and to do it all again. This time, we're not staying quiet. Now I turn to my fellow adults in VRChat, the longtime users, trusted users, at that, the older teens, the 20-somethings, the people with influence. Let's talk. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. We've all seen it. You've seen users, clearly underage, getting way too close to older users. You've heard voice chats that made you uncomfortable. You've seen RP families where the dynamic felt off. You've entered a world, felt something strange, and you left quietly. And what did you do? What did you say? You said nothing. You did nothing. You logged off, or muted, or reported, and moved on, assuming someone else would deal with it. Let me be blunt. No one else is coming. VRChat's moderation is overloaded, inconsistent, and too often non-responsive. The tools they offer, block, mute, report, shift all the responsibility to the victims, not the offenders. There's no real-time help, no guidance, no infrastructure to stop grooming as it happens, and that's why I'm doing this. We're not trying to replace VRChat's moderation, but we are not waiting on it either. We will present watching worlds, listening, taking notes, filling reports with clarity and evidence, making sure that silence is no longer the predator's strongest weapon. This group has rules. Let me make those clear right now. We do not confront predators indirectly. We do not dox, leak, threaten, or chase. We do not operate in secret to our own community when catching these people, when documenting them. We follow the laws. Everything is transparent and logged. We respect boundaries. We act with discipline. Our mission is threefold. Let me give you that. Observe. Agents visit worlds, patrol rooms, and listen for red flags. 2. We document. When concerning patterns arise, agents take notes, gather context, and prepare reports. Report. We use official channels, VRChat systems, Discord, community alerts, and partner watch lists. Now, let's talk about joining. You don't need to have experience. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be a tech wizard. You need, one, and most importantly, to be 18 years of age or older. You must have a clear moral compass, a calm presence, and a willingness to learn, and a deep understanding that your voice can save someone from trauma. You will be trained. You will be part of a ranked system designed to maintain order, trust, and structure from basic agents to division leaders to high command. Every rank has a responsibility, and no one is above accountability. We don't play favorites. We don't chase numbers. We chase integrity. You may be wondering, why should I get involved? Because every day another young user logs in to VRChat not knowing what to expect. Because every night another manipulator changes avatars or names and goes hunting in private rooms. Because if we don't act, someone else will get hurt, someone who didn't deserve it. If you've ever said to yourself, somebody should do something, this is your chance. You are somebody. Whether you're here as a survivor, an adult, an ally, or just a person that believes online safety matters, you can help. To the ones listening who might be skeptical, who think, oh, this is just another drama group, hear me. We don't do drama. We do documentation. We don't shout. We record. We don't lie. We provide proof. Everything is structured. Everything is verified. Everything is respectful. If it isn't, you'll be removed. This group is about safety, truth, not popularity. So let me say this one last time. I am Agent Nova. You will find me in VRChat as Dark Operative. The A in dark is an @ symbol, and the E at the end of operative is a 3. My ID is SCNova 0001. You can call me Agent Nova. I recorded this on June 14th, 2025 at exactly 1 p.m. This was made by one man, but it doesn't have to end that way. If this message meant something to you, I'm asking you to take the next step. Volunteer, train, show up, be present, help protect the people VRChat won't, help expose the behaviors no one wants to talk about, help remind victims that they're not alone anymore. Together, we'll light the places predators try to hide. Together, we'll create the pressure needed to force change. Together, we will make VRChat safer. Not perfect, but safer. Thank you for your time, and goodbye.